Okay guys, so if you do any surf fishing and you've been into our stores, you would have seen a range of rods from Assassin, and these guys, it's a South African brand that specialises in surf fishing rods. Now a lot of them look a little bit different to what our traditional I guess surf fishing rods look like that we use in WA here, and a lot of them are low mount and they have what's called a bionic finger. So they have this little finger there, and what's that is designed to do is to pretty much, it allows you to cast further and allows you to not cut your finger off when you're casting, you know, heavier weights with braided or mono lines. So we're just going to make this little video quickly today to show you exactly how to use it and how to cast with it. And I'm here with Tim from Assassin Tackle, and we're just having a little bit of a play around with one of the Horizon rods, if you can see that here. They're probably some of the best surf fishing rods on the market today, and we're just going to give you a quick look at, you know, how to cast with the rod and show you, you know, just how easy it is to use this bionic finger. How you cast with this thing, because it will significantly increase your cast, right?
That's right. So the idea of the bionic finger is it takes away you using your normal finger, so you don't get braid cuts, and you can put a lot more power into your cast. They're really simple to use, guys. So you line up your bail line roller to where your bionic finger is. You see how I open up the trigger and put my finger underneath it, exposing the toggle up the top. You simply wrap your mono on the inside edge and then close the trigger. So now that is not going anywhere.
Okay.
So a lot of people see that I'm fishing low mount spin here. Most Aussies fish the medium mount spin, but low mount spin has several advantages. It gives you a lot more power, so you'll see where my arm is, I've got a lot more pulling power against the fish. When I'm fighting a big fish, I'm nice and comfortable. I've got my hand down low, it's real easy to retrieve, as opposed to fighting up here where my arms are straight and my shoulders are tight. It also helps with casting distance. So having a reel that's about 1 kilo when it's spooled with line, having it down low gives you a much better pivot point. It allows you to put more power into your cast, and hence you'll cast a lot further.
Looks like you've done this before, Tim.
A couple of 100,000 times.
Ready to go.
So this is just a basic Taylor surf paternoster rig. You see I've got a Harbour 360 crane at the top, 60-pound leader down to a 6-ounce grapnel sinker.
And this is one of those special weed eater. This is the weed eater, right?
Yeah, it's the weed eater. So it's designed to fish over where there's a bit of weed or just sandy bottom. And you'll see how my hook trace to my 4.0 gang hook is shorter than the sinker trace. The idea of that is the sinker must keep tension on that bait trace at all times. So you'll see how my bait trace is tight and my sinker trace is loose. So we all want to cast further in the surf, right? So these are the Harbour bait release clips. The idea of these clips is to clip down your bait onto your sinker. So you'll see there that it's clipped onto the bottom hook.
That just comes off. It
just comes off when it impacts the water. And by having the sinker and the bait together,
I can't bloody put that on.
It's alright.
One-handed.
So by having the bait and the sinker together, you have both your weights together, which means you cast a lot further. Easy another 5 to 10 meters. Open up the trigger, wrap the mono or the braid around the back of the toggle, close the trigger, and keep your index finger firmly on the trigger. And then it's just a matter of letting go when you normally would with your cast. So for general surf casting 4 to 6 ounce, you just have to wrap it once. If you're fishing heavier, 7 or 8 ounce, you wrap it around twice, close the trigger, hold it, and that's not going anywhere.
And when you release that, let's see if you just release it, boom, there you go. And that will work with your braid as well, right?
Correct, you can use it braid. I'm running 60 pound mono leader here because I like to use a shock leader, but you can go straight onto your braided leader as well. So you'll see how I got my arm up really, really high here, which allows me to put a lot more power into the cast, and my Bionic finger is locked off, ready to go.
That simple.
That simple. Reach water that I normally wouldn't reach with the low mount spin, the Bionic finger, and the bait release clip all combined together. I'm now casting 10-15 meters plus than I normally would. You see I'm using the Horizon Zero Heavy here today, guys. If you're after the best, lightest, most powerful surf rod on the market, you can't look past the Horizon Zero. Fuji silicon guides, lightweight carbon graphite, 3-piece, and high quality Fuji reel seat. These things have to be cast to be believed. Let's whack it out.
You'd be used to whacking things out, eh?
Yeah, always whacking.
So that finger release, we'll just have another quick look at it, but you can see that line's just wrapped around once and he's engaged it.
Won't go anywhere.
Give us a cast.
Hand up high.